Hello, hello, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. Brenda here with your daily vibe message from your guides for May the 17th. So let's see what we have today for ourselves. What do we need to see, know, and expect? What do we need to be prepared for? Let's see what we have here for today. Okay. Coming in with our first card we've been given, the Eight of Cups. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. And our final card we have for today is the beautiful Ten of Cups. So happy that that's what's come up. Okay, so I am working with the Animal Spirit deck today, just for a change on the weekend. So let's see what we have in store. First card we've been given is a chameleon, and we know that a chameleon has the ability to adapt to its surroundings. And you may feel a little more adaptable. You might be forward thinking today, and act as if what you want, your dreams, are actually here. That's the secret to manifesting anyway. So be prepared for any changes that are going to greatly benefit you, because the outer conditions are changing and we're required to come into harmony with them so we can co-create our greatest dream. We're feeling sensitive, maybe, good, because that will come in handy if we're feeling sensitive. We're enabling us to determine how to adapt and be the best version of ourselves that we can be. So we're adapting to the environment, we're adapting to people around us, we're adapting today to situations that might crop up. So remember, when I'm shuffling my cards, I'm saying, Spirit, show us what we need to see, know, and expect, and be prepared for, right? So being prepared for things that could change, being prepared for things that are different today, being prepared for unexpected situations that pop up. So on that note, let's be adaptable. Let's act as if everything's going to be great. Act as if what we want and we're manifesting is already here. Now, coming in below that, we have the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is indicative of moving on. She's walked through the fire, she's come out the other side, and she knows that she's not going back to these challenging times again. She's learned from them, and she's walking in a new direction. She knows that going forward now is going to make things better. I apologize, a neighbor of mine's dog is out on the balcony, and he's barking. So, this is a card that says you're moving forward. You're not going back to where you were, and you don't have to. It's a card of being balanced, because the Eight of Cups is a card of taking yourself to center and being balanced. You're not there yet. You're taking one step at a time, closer to your goals that you want to achieve, closer to your success. Now, we've got the Cow Spirit for our next card, and I love this picture of this cow. It's so cute. And it says, the miracles are endless. Wow. Maybe some of us are at a beautiful point in our life today, and for our needs, because our needs are being met effortlessly and in so many different ways. So we need to fully embrace this truth by focusing on all we have right now, including the positive relationships that sustain us, the work we are proud of to do to contribute to the world, and the activities that inspire us to nourish our personal selves, right? So we need to, pay attention to how we nourish our mind, our body, and spirit, because right now we're wobbling around like a newborn calf on its unsteady legs. Perhaps we've been spending too much time distracting ourselves on the internet, or obsessing over a relationship, or choosing to eat food that's not healthy for us. Whatever it is, we're being nudged to assess how we are looking, after our own needs. And remember, the universe has a way of reflecting back to us the events and conditions that match how we treat ourselves. So, what we put out there, how we think, how we look at situations, it all comes back to us. What we think, we become, we attract. So let's stay positive. Let's be forward thinking today. Let's move on from things and keep ourselves centered and act as if all our dreams are here already. A Five of Swords comes in. It's a card of struggle. It's a card that says some of you might be getting involved in some sort of sparring match with somebody, a debate, an argument, a dispute. negotiating of something. But at the end of the day, you do win you win the fight, but you lose something in the process. And when we do that, when we get involved in battle mode, there are risks and there are consequences that we must pay attention to. Really, is the risk worth fighting over? This can end up being a no-win situation. You get your point across, you're right, but then you've lost the friendship, or you've lost the love that was there, that was involved perhaps with somebody else. So be careful, pick and choose your battles wisely, and above all, Pisces, do not get involved in other people's drama, because they're attracted to Pisces. We're the sea sponge, and we absorb that energy, and they want validation for what they're doing. So whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent, don't get involved in other people's drama. The fox spirit comes in, and it says, think on your feet. We know that the fox is, quite intelligent. He hides in his lair during the daylight so he doesn't cast a shadow on himself, and he's seen. And then he comes out after dark and he gets what he wants. So you need to be open-minded. You need to be alert. You're meant to move quickly right now. And, it's about drawing out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances, but you're going to do it with resilience and grace, and you're going to be able to handle it. Adaptability, again, right? Thinking on your feet, using your best judgment and your wits to help you slip into a more advantageous situation. Okay, so now's not a time to hesitate, but a time for swift action of the mind, a time to think outside the box and notice the many ways in which we might make a move, aware of our surroundings and always clear on what we deserve and wish to co-create. We need to trust that our cleverness is going to come in spades and help us get ahead. So today might be a day where you have to be quick-witted, thinking on your feet, paying attention to the details, not sitting back and being laid back today. Today is a forward-moving day. Wow, beautiful. Coming in with the Eight of Wands, and of course this is fast-moving action. Perfect. It comes in underneath the fox spirit, right? This is about you moving forward at a good pace. This is about any slumps that have been around, or slow periods in your life are going to end. This is getting up, hitting the ground running, wearing many different hats, doing many different jobs, and being busy. This is a card that says, get ready to get busy. It can also be the Wands of Cupid. Somebody could be coming in to let you know their intentions, and it can also be booking a flight. These are flying wands. Maybe some of you are planning a trip in the near future. Coming in at the end, we've got the koala spirit, and it says spirit has a plan for us. We're being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith and an abundance that is everywhere, right? So be good to yourself and reconnect with spirit to reclaim your faith in things unseen. Don't be afraid today to give some grace and gratitude to the powers that be that are guiding you, leading you, protecting you today, Pisces. Happy ever after comes in when we do that, right? Every day I get up and say, thank you for another day. Thank you for the gift of life, right? Simple things like that, being glad that we're here, because that's how I start my day. And the more gratitude we give, the more abundance we receive. But I don't do it for that. I truly am glad. So 10 of Cups, happy ever after. You're going to be glad too, my beautiful Pisces. This is about the end of disputes. This is happiness, home life, being in harmony, being at peace with those around you, your family members, your friends, your chosen family. This is about knowing that your cups are overflowing now. After every storm and challenge, we often look towards the clouds, the great clouds parting and the sun coming out. And, we dream of that beautiful rainbow and the pot of gold we imagine at the end of it. Well, the pot of gold can be there for some of us, and it can be in the form of many things like time, effort, support, love, and maybe even money. Okay, let's see what we've got here, my beautiful fellow Pisces. Let's see what we have here for our additional cards. We've been given authority figures. We've been given, you have all the answers. We have been given, don't back down. And time management. Whoops. Alrighty. Let's put all these back in here again. I've got a big mess in these cards. Okay. We'll get them right yet. Don't hold your breath. Alrighty, what's on the bottom? Let's see what's on the bottom. Relief. Okay, so if you've been stressed out and things have been bothering you, you're going to feel that you'll have some relief now. Okay, so authority figures. You might be talking to the powers that be that are important in your life right now. So don't back down, okay? But be sure that you are accurate when you go in there. You've got all the answers, Pisces. All you need to do is be mindful of time management here today. I think because you're maybe getting busier than you thought you would be for a Saturday. So you could be quite busy today. So yeah, this is a great reading. Moving on, being mindful of getting involved in no-win situations. Momentum's picking up. And at the end, it leads us to happiness. Big relief. Well, my beautiful Pisces, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I will see you soon, my beautiful mermaids and mermen and my sea sponges of the sea.